Hello, friends. I hope you're doing well today. I am doing it, whatever it is right now. Um, all right. So, getting started here. Um, let's see. You can. So, we're here for Yoga Flow. That's what we're doing this morning. Every Friday at 11 a.m. on Facebook Live. These classes will also be saved for later use. Hi, Yvonne. Welcome. And I'm also going to upload them to YouTube, so they will be available. If you would like to, you can have some props. Not necessary to have props in this class. I like a blanket to sit on. I'm just gonna adjust my camera a little bit here so you'll be able to see me. Blankets or pillows are good to sit on, to use as props. I have some yoga blocks, but if you don't have blocks and you'd like to use like stacked books, books are great as well. If you're doing a home practice and you're like, well, I don't have any of those things, those are great as well. And welcome to everyone who's coming in, popping in. You can have your water, you can have some tea with you, some coffee. It's your practice. You can do whatever you would like. I hope everyone's doing well this morning. Happy to share some yoga with you. All right. Let's just start by shaking it out a little bit. Oh, maybe there's some groans and sighs. Some little movements as you're settling in. I like big ha breaths to get my energy kind of moving out of the rest of my body to kind of up and out. So finding a comfortable position, you don't have to be cross-legged. You can sit in any way that feels comfortable to you. Sometimes hips raised up on a pillow or a blanket feels nice to my body. So coming back to some sort of center here. Let's start with some letting go breaths. Nice big inhales through the nose, exhale out the mouth with a sigh. And let's add some shoulders to it today if you would like. Nice big inhale. Inhale the shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, let them drop. Nice and heavy. A couple more of those. Nice big sighs. And let your body start to settle in here, whatever that looks or feels like to you. Maybe there's another position that would feel good. Maybe you've still got some sighs or big, heavy exhales coming through. Those are wonderful. And as your body starts to arrive here, use those exhales to help the mind arrive as well. Sometimes the mind has a little bit harder time arriving in the present moment, especially if there's a lot going on. So if the mind feels active and like it might be in some other places at the moment, you can invite the mind to just follow the breath. Maybe even start to count the breath or breaths. Just up to like 10 and then going back to 1 if you get that far. The breath is always in the present moment. Always here, can't be, you can't breathe in the past, you can't breathe in the future. Just breathing into this one moment. No matter what's showing up here. And then take a little scan down the body, head from the head all the way to the toes, and just notice the sensations that are present in the body right now. It might be just noticing different physical sensations within the body. You might notice some emotions that are present and not needing to change any of those things, but just being aware of what's here. Meeting everything you find with like a big hug of compassion. When you make your way all the way down to your toes, begin to deepen your breath right into your belly. So inhales and exhales in through the mouth, or in through the nose, out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. Notice what feels best to your body today. Maybe try both. And let that send that breath into the belly, filling up the whole space of the belly. Maybe you're feeling like you still want to sigh out a little bit. That's all right. I'm feeling that today. On your next inhale, let that breath start to grow from the belly up to the middle of the lungs. Maybe the spine starts to grow with the breath. Getting a little taller in your seat. And on your next inhale, let the breath travel from the belly all the way up to the collarbone. Maybe feel the shoulders gonna roll up and back, opening the heart a little more here. Take another inhale. Full exhale. Let that breath keep expanding over the next few breaths here. We are in such an interesting time at the moment. A lot of things are moving and changing and transitioning. And sometimes within transitions, within uncertainty, which it could be this more global thing, it could be just even a smaller transition that's happening personally in your life, you know, just that, even outside of this context. Sometimes we can look more to the future or try to predict what's happening in the future. Try to plan for things that we don't really know how to plan for. And anything. It could be that your kids changed schools. It could be that they no longer have your favorite lemonade at the grocery store. It could be more on this global level like we're experiencing right now. And one of my teachers once said, planning is priceless and plans are useless. We never really know what's available, how we can plan for something. Even if it's like a presentation, we never know what is going to happen when we get there. Planning is priceless, plans are useless. So, with that breath, with this ever present breath, only in the present moment, only ever happening here and now, this big inhale, big exhale. Can you focus in on what's happening in this moment, what's happening today, what's happening just within your practice? What are the things that are coming forward? And knowing that anything that comes through Being in the present moment doesn't mean you have to be joyful in the present moment. It doesn't mean you have to be relaxed in the present moment. It could just mean that you are here with whatever you're experiencing, whatever's coming up. So notice if you can be with whatever comes up here today. Knowing that there's no right or wrong to whatever shows up on your mat. Knowing that there is space for all of it. And notice if you can just keep continuing to flow with those feelings, riding the wave of whatever is here. Let's take a big deep breath together. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. On your inhale, press into your sits bones, press into your legs. Feel them ground down, maybe even root down into the floor or any supports that you're sitting on. Feel your spine rise up nice and tall. Shoulders roll up and back. Beautiful. Crown of the head, presses up towards the ceiling. Maybe the chin is a little bit tucked here. Nice big inhale. Full exhale. On your next inhale, feel the spine lift just a touch more, nice and long. Pull in that lower belly. Exhale, round the back. Let the chin drop down towards the chest. Hands can come to the knees. On your inhale, start to shift your weight forward. Open up the heart here. You can think like a little cat-cow. Lifting the head. Beautiful. Exhale, holding onto the knees. Let your spine sink back towards the wall behind you. You can find even a little bit of movement. Inhale, bring yourself forward. Exhale, drop it back. Letting that spine wave on your inhale and exhale. Moving on your breath. On your next inhale, start to come forward. Let your hands come with you. Bring them all the way up. And then exhale, lean it forward. Hands drop behind into airplane arms. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, bring it back. Couple more times here. Big inhale. Exhale, leaning forward. One more inhale, bring it up. And exhale, hands stretch out really far in front of you. Doesn't matter how your legs are here. Just lean forward, find a little rock, maybe side to side. Just starting to stretch the side bodies of the torso. Full deep breaths. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Walk the hands over towards the right side. Keep the hips really grounded here. And you'll sit the hips back. You should feel a stretch right along the left side of the body. Full deep breath. See if you can let the hips sit back just a little bit more. Beautiful. On your next breath, walk it back through center over to the left. sit the hips back. Feel that stretch along the right side of the body. Big, deep inhale. Maybe brings you up a little bit. Exhale in. Couple more breaths. Bring that ha breath in if you'd like today. Nice big inhale. Beautiful. Walk it back to center. Keep the head low. You'll walk the hands back towards the hips. Roll it up nice and slow. Shoulders come up and back. Hands come next to or behind the hips. Press into the fingers. Stretch the spine really long. And then squeeze the shoulder blades. Press the heart forward. Opening up the collarbone. Full deep breath. Maybe you're leaning back a little here. One more big inhale. Press it forward. Exhale, release. Awesome. Walk yourself forward. You can flip over to hands and knees. If your knees are a little tender today, you might use a blanket just underneath the knees here. Just as a little bit of padding, something like this. And then your hands can be out in front of you. Beautiful. So fingers are nice and widespread, hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Let's just start by tapping the toes. Beautiful. Tuck under the toes here, and then send the hips back towards the heels. Find a little rock side to side. Can press into the hands a little bit, stretching the shoulders a little bit. Beautiful. Come all the way back up. Untuck the toes. You can keep them tucked if you'd like, and send the hips back to child's pose. Just your version of child's pose here. So we want the hands to stay right where they are. On your inhale, you're going to press into your knees, start to shift your weight forward, really round the back. So you're thinking like a cat-cow. And exhale, bend the elbows, the tailbone and the head flip up towards the ceiling. Send it back towards the hips. Continue this on your breath. Big inhale as you lift. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, lift up. Big deep breath. Notice how things are moving already. Take one more, and then send the hips back towards the heels. Forehead can come down to the ground. You might put a block or a blanket or even a book here if your head doesn't come down all the way. But find what feels good to you. Your hands can come down by the sides. And reach the right hand forward here. Gripping in through the fingers. On your inhale, you're going to pull yourself forward. Your left arm is going to open up, spin all the way around, and then bring it all the way down in the back. Big, deep inhale. Bring yourself forward and all the way back. Couple more like this. Big inhale. Open the heart up. Drop that shoulder blade down the back as you move. So you're finding almost a little bit of a twist here. Take another inhale, bring it all the way up. And then nice exhale. You'll bring that hand all the way down and underneath. So the hand is going to rest on the towards the right side. You might bring your shoulder down. You might bring your head down. Right arm might reach up towards the front of your mat. Take a nice big inhale here. And then see if you can pull the right hip back just a little bit towards the back of your mat. See if you can square the hips here. Beautiful. Slide the right hand back towards the face. Nice big inhale, press into the right hand. Left arm moves up towards the ceiling. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, pull it back into cactus. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, back to cactus. Nice big inhale, lift. And exhale all the way back to your mat. Sit yourself back into your child's pose. Left hand is going to stay forward this time. Right hand comes back by the side. On your inhale, start to shift your weight forward. Right hand circles up and all the way around. And back to child's pose. Nice big inhale. Sweep it up. And back. Continue on your breath. Couple more here. Nice big inhale, bring it all the way up. Right hand lifts up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring the right hand all the way through. Maybe the head comes down towards the mat, maybe the shoulder. Maybe the left hand stays here. Maybe you walk it towards the front of your mat. I kind of like to keep my fingers teepeed here, really active. And then slide that left hip back just a little bit towards the back of your mat. Sometimes it can kind of come around like this. We want the hips to stay nice and square. So you're looking through. If this is a little too low for you, you can stay just a little bit higher. Maybe you have a block or a book, block or a blook or a bloop or a bloop. Take a nice full deep breath. Ooh. Ha. Those ha breaths. Get out that stagnant energy. Ha. Beautiful. Slide the left hand back towards the face. You'll press into the knees, press into the left arm, left hand, right hand lifts up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, cactus arm, pull the shoulder blade back. Big inhale up. Exhale, ha. One more inhale. And exhale. Ha. Awesome. And then release that hand all the way back down. Walk both of the hands forward of the shoulders here and start to find some hip circles. Find the opposite direction. Ooh. Feels nice. Alrighty. Come all the way back to center. Widespread fingers. Tuck the toes under. Nice and slowly. Make your way to downward dog. Pedal the feet. So not needing to do your whole version of downward dog quite yet. This is our first one, so let's be nice and gentle with ourselves. Notice the mind as you're moving. Where is it at? That reminds me of those cell phone commercials. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at, mind? Are you here with the breath and with me moving? Are you somewhere else? Can we be together here? Ha. So squeeze through the fingertips here just to protect the wrists. And then start to bend the knees, send the hips up and back. So you're really pressing through your hands here. Nice long spine. You can wiggle the hips a little bit. Nice full breath. Beautiful. On your next inhale, you'll press in through your toes. So you lift just a little bit more and then start to roll yourself towards a plank. Letting the hips come down, bend through the knees, arch the spine, bring the hips back up. Sort of like we did in tabletop. Nice big inhale, lift, press through the toes, lift the heels, round yourself forward. And then lift it all the way back up. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And then nice and slowly tiptoe your way towards the front of your mat. Bend your knees, grab onto opposite elbows if you'd like. Head is really heavy. Find a little movement. Come all the way back to center. Generous bend through the knees. Roll yourself up real slow. Shoulders roll up and back. One more time. Shoulders roll up and back. Head lifts. Full deep breath. Beautiful. Take a nice big inhale. Sweep the hands high. And then exhale. Send the hands back. Come down into skier pose. So your hips are more over towards the back here. You can see my knees are more over my heels. Beautiful. Take a nice big inhale, sweep it up. Open the heart. Exhale, back to skier. Nice big inhale, bring it up. One more time to skier. Hold it there. Big full breath. Try to squeeze the shoulder blades. Open the heart as much as you can. Beautiful. Inhale. Bring it all the way up. Maybe lift onto your toes at the end here, lifting the heels. Maybe there's a point that you're looking at that's not moving. Full deep inhale. Exhale, lower the heels down and half fold. Fold it forward. Bend the knees. Find a little tail wag. Woo. Ha. Full deep breath. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. On your inhale, sweep the hands forward. Bring it all the way up. Lean back just a little bit. Palms come together. Exhale down to heart center. Pause here. Notice the transition. Full deep breath. Notice where your mind is. On your inhale, hands lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come to the knees. Press halfway up. Just lengthen that spine nice and long. Exhale, fold down. Beautiful. Walk the hands over to the outside of the right foot. Come all the way back through center over to the outside of the left foot. Just feel a nice stretch through the side bodies. Come all the way back to center. Nice big inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine, pull in the lower belly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Come onto the toes once again. Big deep breath. Take one more inhale here. Palms come together, slow as you can, melt it down. Finding a stillness right at the bottom. Notice there's still a little movement within the body. Are you really feeling the stillness? Beautiful. Hands come down to the sides. Awesome. Shoulders roll up and back. Hands come down once again. Inhale, hands lift. Maybe come onto the toes once again. Exhale, start to forward fold. Maybe you stay on the toes and do so nice and slowly. Little bend in the knees, bending from the hips, and nice and slowly as you come down, lowering your heels as well. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Hands come to blocks if you like, or books, or you can come right down to your mat. Step back with your left foot. Your right foot can be nice and grounded here. Left heel is going to come down to the back of the mat. Your left hand is going to circle up and around, pulling in that lower belly, coming into a warrior two. So notice my knees no further than my ankle here. I might take a minute to just stretch into it, ease into it. And keep that knee pulled towards your midline so it's not kind of flaring out towards the pinky edge of the foot, but more towards the big toe side. So in your warrior two here, nice full breath. Awesome. Lean it forward just a bit. And then nice and slowly, elbow comes down to the knee. Left hand reaches up. And it might reach up towards the ceiling. This might be where your shoulder feels really happy. It might come over the top, feeling a stretch all the way down to the toes, to the outside edge of the foot. Full breath here. Take another inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Spin the heart up towards the ceiling. Big inhale. Exhale, add that ha breath. Ha. Beautiful. One more. Ha. Awesome. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it all the way back up. Lean back. Keep that bend in the front knee. Lean back to peaceful warrior. And then cartwheel it all the way forward. Lifting the back heel. Press off of the back heel or foot to come all the way up to a half fold. Nice big inhale. Bring it up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Shift the weight into the left foot. Step way back with the right foot. Beautiful. Drop that right heel down. Right hand is going to lead you up to your warrior two. My left knee is right over the left ankle. Pause in your warrior two. See if you can just settle in here. Shoulders relax down the back. Nice and strong through the feet. Nice and grounded. Settle in. Big deep breath. Beautiful. Left elbow comes towards the left knee. Right hand comes straight up towards the ceiling, maybe over the top. Big deep breath. Feel the fingers kind of reaching over all the way down to the outside edge of the right foot. Settle in. Take a nice big inhale, stretch. Exhale, cactus arms, spin the heart up towards the ceiling. Big inhale, stretch up. Exhale. One more. Beautiful. Inhale, stretch it back up. Exhale. Bring yourself all the way back through center. Lean it back for peaceful warrior. Keep that bend in the front knee. And then cartwheel it forward. Lifting the right heel. Press off into your half folds. Nice big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Head can relax. Find a little bit of movement. Notice, where's the mind? Where you at, mind? You here? You with us? Come halfway up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms come together at the top. Stay here and then just lift off, coming off up into your toes. Big deep breath. Find a point that's not moving. Big deep breath. And then notice this transition. Palms come together at the top if they're not already in prayer. As slow as you can. See if you can get your heels to come down to the ground the same time your palms meet at heart center. Big deep breath. What do these transitions feel like? On your inhale, press your right palm high, the heel of your hand, left palm low. Feel a side stretch through the right side of the body. So getting really long in the right. Bring it back through center. Exhale to the opposite side. Heels press up and press down. Come all the way back to center. Palms come together. Full deep breath. Beautiful. Tap the heart here. Opening the heart chakra, opening the heart center, bringing all the energy out of the adrenals into the heart where we can, think, where we can get out of our stress center, bring that energy forward, bring the energy forward into the third eye, tapping the third eye, prefrontal cortex, out of the amygdala, out of the stress center, the animal brain, and bring it back to the heart. Little tap here. Come all the way back to center. Nice big inhale. Full exhale. Nice big inhale. Anything that you want to let go of, bring it into the hands and open the palms. Let everything melt, releasing anything that you don't need down to the ground. Big deep breath. Beautiful. Inhale the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, shake the hands. Drop the shoulders. Nice big inhale. Shoulders up to ears. Maybe the hands lift. Exhale. Take one more. Beautiful. Shake the arms a little bit. Excellent. All right, move anything off your mat that you don't need. Feet are going to come out nice and wide here. So your toes might be out just a little bit. Hands can come down to the sides. So we're going to be nice and tall, pressing up through the feet really strong. Take a nice big inhale. Lift the hands. Palms come to the center on your exhale. Beautiful. And we're going to find a little lean side to side here. And you're going to find your own transition. So notice where your feet would like to adjust to as you move here. Maybe the hands want to come out to do some stabilizing. Maybe you're finding your hips are popping a little bit. That's totally fine. And maybe you start to come a little lower. Only if the knees feel happy. Maybe you want to come all the way down. Maybe you want to lift that opposite toe off the ground. Maybe the heel of this foot is coming back and up, lifting the heels, or lifting the hips rather, and coming back and forth. Notice this transition for you, even if you're not this low. What does that feel like? Maybe you're wanting to challenge yourself and find a no hand transition. or just a little press off the floor. Let your legs do the work. Maybe you're a little higher and adding the toe lift as well. Keep the breath moving. Wherever you are, take one more each side. And then press into both feet. Rise up through center. Nice big inhale. Pull that lower belly in and start to walk the toes in a bit. So the outsides of the feet are parallel. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Hips come back just a little bit. Little bend in the knees. And start to fold. Bend the knees as much as you'd like. Surrender the head, the breath, the arms. Just hang here. Notice this transition. Blocks are fine here as well. If you'd like a little higher place to put the arms. Notice what it's like transitioning to this stillness. Can you just surrender to the pose? Surrender to the shift. To whatever the legs are feeling right now. Maybe there's a ha breath. Notice if there's some interesting things, interesting movements happening in the physical body. Is the mind, are you able to notice what's coming up in the mind here? And is the mind creating a story about the physical body? Your physical bodies can bring some feelings into the mind. Hands come right underneath. Take one more big breath. On your inhale, press in your fingers into the floor. You can lift just halfway up. And then heel toe, the feet together, until you come all the way into a half fold. Bend in the knees. Sway the hips side to side. Head can be heavy. And then nice and slowly make your way all the way down into a child's pose on your mat. Your knees can be nice and wide, big toes come together. Sit the hips back towards the heels. Settle your body in. Whatever version of child's pose feels good for you. So if this is too hard on your knees, you can take a child's pose on your back as well. You can put a cushion underneath the hips so they just come a little bit higher, but you can grab onto a blanket or a pillow, cross your legs over the top. Hands can come up towards the knees. That's a great child's pose alternative. But if you're feeling good in this child's pose, able to surrender down here, any version is wonderful and welcome. Take some big, deep breaths. Notice where you're at. Not changing too much about what's coming up or what's showing up. Just bringing some compassion towards that place, towards whatever's here. Maybe your hips sink in a little bit more as you soften the breath. Ha. Maybe you're finding those ha breaths. Ha. Getting that stagnant energy out of the body. Ha. Ha. Beautiful, nice and slowly. In your next few breaths, as lovingly as you can to your body, and not having to move fast at all. You'll start to press yourself up. We're going to transition all the way onto the back. Nice and slow. Ooh. And bringing the knees over the chest. Find a little movement, maybe a little rock side to side. Maybe you've got some letting go breaths coming in. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Arms come out into a T position along the floor, or cactus arms, or a position that feels good for you. Knees can fall over to the left. Let go anywhere you can. Feet can come down to the floor, knees can come down to the floor. If your knees and your feet are feeling like they can't get there, maybe stretch them out a little bit further or straighten the legs a little bit more. You can place a pillow or a block underneath. Just so this is a nice relaxing twist, keeping both shoulder blades on the floor if you can. On your next inhale, pull in through the lower belly, bring it all the way over to the opposite side, finding your twist towards the right. Big deep breath. On your next inhale, pull the knees back through center. And if there's any other movement, anything that would feel good before you come into your Shavasana, your relaxation, you're welcome to find a little movement. If not, make your way into just a little comfortable position. It might be on your back, it might be with the knees bent, it might be another position that feels good to you. There's no right or wrong here, as long as you can take some time to let go and release. Maybe you bring in some letting go breaths. Nice big inhales through the nose, exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Letting the hips sink in. Legs release all the way to the toes. Shoulders spread wide, arms heavy. Let the jaw release so the teeth part in the back. And let go of any effort with the breath. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe make some gentle stretches. Find something that feels good. Ah, just waking up the body. And then start to bend the knees. Make your way over to your right side, pausing there for a moment. Using your top arm, slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You can keep the eyes closed or low for the moment. And invite back that full deep breath, bringing the breath down into the belly. Slowly letting the breath expand from the belly up to the collarbone over the next few breaths. As you make your way into the rest of your day, you might choose to bring our intention with you, noticing those places where you can really be present in this moment with yourself, with the breath, with your mind. And if you're feeling like you're not you're not present, you're feeling like you want to be present, coming back to the breath. Maybe even just counting to 10 breaths, 10 really big, deep belly breaths. Nice long exhales. If there's something else that you'd like to bring with you from the practice, you're welcome to set that intention now. And if you'd like to leave everything here in this practice, you're more than welcome to leave it here. There is no wrong answer. Let's take a full breath together. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. Palms can come together at heart center. And offer yourself a namaste, honoring the light and wonderfulness that is you. Namaste. And namaste to you, friends. Thank you for joining me this morning or whenever you're joining me. If you are coming on later, either on Facebook, on YouTube, I hope that you stay well and healthy, and keep working on being present with whatever's here. And if you, every Friday we're going to do this at 11 a.m. on Facebook for the time being, Facebook Live. This will also be uploaded to YouTube. It will be saved on my Facebook page, so you can come back to this practice again or send this practice to friends. Please share. That's always helpful. Just for anybody, I'm happy to share some yoga with you, especially during this time. If you're feeling, take a little walk so I can see you all. I do not expect any compensation. Thank you, Yvonne. You're welcome. You're welcome. Absolutely no obligation to compensate. And if you're feeling able or you'd like to, my PayPal email is in the description. Again, no obligation at all. I'm happy to just keep us moving together and sending some yoga love out to you all. Gentle chair yoga on Mondays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Pilates on Wednesdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Yoga Flow Fridays, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We're also doing I'm also doing Tuesday and Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, just so it's all consistent. We're doing some dance parties as well. So every Tuesday and Thursday morning, I'll post a Zoom link because we're gonna do them on Zoom. Your video doesn't have to be on Zoom. It'll actually be off and you'll be muted, but you'll have the option to turn it on if you want to dance all together. It's very fun. We do about like 10-15 minutes. Just a nice way to get everything started on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I hope that you're all staying well, you're enjoying your time, you're loving those around you, loving yourself if you're alone, taking care of yourself, eating good, healthy food. And let me know if you have questions. Let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see. And if I am able to, can do it, I will do my best. And I love you all very much. Again, please share the video if you'd like, and talk to me, send me messages. Love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope to see you so soon. All right. Bye.